To understand what Chelsea and I have tried to do in our work together is we've tried to differentiate between a wall on the one hand and on the other hand a bridge. A wall is sometimes necessary, and critical thinking used as a way to get people to understand that their reasoning is insufficient, perhaps not relevant, perhaps not logical. That repair job is very similar to a wall in an interesting way. It separates people. I'm the knower, you are the learner. You defer, I fix your reasoning. Walls are sometimes necessary, but Chelsea and I are making a pitch for a much more beneficial form of critical thinking. One that enlivens democracy and also makes them more competent. So, in what way are you doing so? We're thinking of critical thinking as we want to teach and learn it ourselves as a way of unifying people. Think about a bridge. A bridge takes you from where you are to where you're not. And it's quite possible to have a critical thinking that takes the person who has superior critical thinking training and transform them into not just a superior, but also a participant, somebody who's engaging in a conversation with another human being who he or she respects. So much of our work is premised on the idea that people, to learn well, they need each other. That whenever there's a situation where one person's dominant and the other person is in an inferior position, you have all kinds of psychological problems. The person who's being corrected feels as if they're a relative loser. My logic isn't good. I don't have good evidence. So they're under a stress that causes them not to be all that active to hear more from you. Again, when you use critical thinking as a wall, it's not really good also for the person who's trying to use their superior knowledge to help the other person. Because you get too full of yourself. You think just because you know a few critical thinking moves that other people don't know, that somehow you have the right to treat the other people as if they're somehow inferior to you. Remember, those other people know things you don't know. Keep saying that to yourself. Remember, other people, even if they have less critical thinking ability than you, they have things to teach you. So if a critical thinking teacher, or somebody, maybe your dad, maybe your mom, they're trying to fix your thinking, if that's going on, it's really not representing them in the best light. The best light for them is to say, hey, as a person, I have my thinking weaknesses too. Can we talk together? Maybe we can help each other. And as a result, democracy will at least flourish for the moment. And if we make a habit of this, it can flourish in a widespread avenue.